Howdy everybody, this is Dodge City Marshal Alan Bailey back for another pipe smoking video. Hope you all been good. It's been a little over a week, I guess, since I've been here. Man oh man, you know, some weeks are just some weeks, and this has been some week. We've been doing a lot around the ranch, getting things ready, you know, for fall and then winter. Gonna paint the house here pretty quick, so we went into town and shopped around and got one of those fancy electric painters, so maybe it won't be so hard to do. Okay, well, what I mean by hard is I'm lazy. That's what it is right there. Today, I thought I would smoke this right here. This is another junk shop find. Janie and I hit these junk shops, and once in a while I'll pick up a pipe for a little bit of nothing. Most of the time it turns out all right. This one here is a K. Woody Signet, and today I'm going to be smoking, well, what I did here, about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I set off for a variety pack from pipe and cigars, and off of this alphabet soup, they call it, I got Lane Bulk. It says Lane Bulk, RLP/G. I don't know what that stands for. I mean, I think I know what the Lane Bulk stands for, but as far as brand names and everything, I never have tried this before, so I'm going to give it a try and see how it tastes to me anyway. I'm not I'll mention this from the start, I'm not an expert on anything, and I just smoke them. If I like them, I like them. If I don't, I don't, and that's just about it. I can't sit here and give you all the different flavors and where they're coming from and all that stuff. I can tell you what I think it tastes like. Some of them you probably wouldn't want to know. Speaking of which, I'll tell you a little story here in a minute. But anyway, this is pretty good smelling tobacco. It's kind of smells sort of fruity. Excuse me. I'm coughing and I'm not smoking yet. I'm going to light it with my brand new Old Glory lighter. Paid a lot of money for that too, I think 25 cents or something. Got it at a convenience store, Casey's, yeah. Cowgirl Janie's over there directing me because I'm not very good at words. But anyway, I'm glad to be back with you. Seemed like a spell. I've been watching a lot of different guys do their videos and stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. If I subscribe to you, I do make the rounds, and I do sit and watch them, and I really enjoy them. Well, that's not too bad at all. This is the first time I actually smoked this pipe. I just cleaned it up here a while ago. Let me show you something more. See this pipe right here? Nice looking pipe, right? Probably about that same time bought this one, I don't know. But whoever had that pipe before I bought it was not smoking tobacco in it, okay? Man, I don't know what they were smoking in it, but I worked on that thing and worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. And I think here as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to take that out and probably throw it in on top of the coals. I'm out there cooking or smoking some ribs. No, I'm not going to do that either. Ruin the flavor of the ribs. Forget it. I'm just going to throw it in the trash. That is a rotten pipe. Man, that thing's bad. Nasty. And it just, yuck. Just couldn't do nothing with it. But anyway, yep, out there smoking ribs. It's a beautiful day. We've moved in here to the north wall of the studio barn, and we're just kind of sitting here enjoying the day. It's real quiet in here. It's quiet outside too. But it's been a real busy week, and I want to give a shout out to Pipes and Kayaks. I watched this series of videos where he went walking through the he called it the old Livia forest, and it was really neat. I liked his presentation and his way of doing things. It was really fun to watch. And he just had a way of doing it that kind of brought you into it. It was a lot of fun. That's not bad stuff at all, really. Not too bad of a pipe either. Maybe if I smoke it a while, I'll kind of get it to where I like it better. It got a little bit of a ghost to it. I don't know what the smoker of this pipe actually used, but it wasn't the junk that was smoked in that pipe. Man, that was awful. Lord have mercy. I think I'd rather smoke an oily rag. And I want to thank all the folks that have called in, or not called in, but have left so many nice comments on my videos that I have made already. And I've already got 75 subscribers. Isn't that neat? That is really neat. And I subscribe back on the ones that do subscribe to my channel, see what they're up to. Met a lot of nice folks doing that, and it's pipe smoking community. It's just a great bunch of guys, really. I want to tell you, or show you something, I guess. I've made mention a few times here that I've been a professional musician for a number of years, and I'm going to have Janie hand this to me. And what this is right here is a custom-made archtop guitar. What I mean by archtop, if you don't know anything about instruments, you can see it doesn't have the round hole in it like standard guitar. We call those flat tops. You've heard the song, the Tennessee Flat Top Box. That's what he was playing. This is an archtop, and they are made for playing in big band orchestras back in the days. I'm talking back in the 20s and 30s, when you needed a rhythm section that would come out over the top of the brass and the drums and all that, and these guitars will do it. They have one heck of a projection on them, Matter of fact, when I'm sitting in playing with a bunch of guys, you can get back off a ways, you know, away from where the jam session's going on, and you can hear the bass and this guitar. And anyway, the difference is these guitars are carved. They're hand carved, just like a fiddle or a violin. The top and the back is graduated. They're thicker at the edge than they are in the middle. As a matter of fact, they tell me that the old fiddles, you hear my voice echoing through that thing, that gives you an idea. Hello. The old fiddles was what brought on the idea of how to make today's loudspeakers, and because of the way they were built. But this is the same way. It's got the back, and see how that, I'll turn that light there, maybe you can see. The back and the top are both graduated, and creates a lot more volume when you play them. Now there's all kind of archtops out there. They made them by the scores during World War II, and you can buy them on eBay all day long for $75 and $80. Those are plywood guitars, and the graduation is made by pressing them into a mold, but the wood's the same thickness basically all the way through. But these are different. They're a real honest-to-goodness archtop is hand carved. Now, this particular archtop, I had it custom made by a fella by the name of Jim Triggs, who is out of the Kansas City area. He actually lives in Lawrence. And for years, Jim was the head of the archtop division for Gibson Guitar Company. Well, Gibson, when they moved out of Kalamazoo, Michigan, and down to Nashville, and started just stamping out guitars like that, they didn't have any need for an archtop division because it just took too long to make a good quality guitar, so they basically quit that, and Jim went out on his own, Triggs Guitars. And a lot of guys play Triggs. Who's that kid that I deputized over in Dodge City? Alan Jackson. He's got a number of Triggs guitars, and as a matter of fact, I had a nice conversation with Alan about Jim Triggs. He's an amazing luthier. But anyway, got a gold tailpiece on it, and if you look at the back, it's highly flamed maple. Not a scratch on it because I don't wear a belt buckle. I wear suspenders. And this right here, this neck on here, see how highly flamed that is? That was supposed to go to John Sebastian, the guy that plays with Loving Spoonful. And anyway, John picked out all the wood and everything, and for whatever reason, he never came through with his order. And so Jim had this neck sitting out up on the shelf for years, and finally, when I wanted my guitar built, he put it on my guitar. Now it's thicker than most archtops because I requested that, and I requested jumbo frets and a number of things that weren't on any particular model. And so we got all done with it. Jim liked the sound of the guitar so well that he came out with a model that has all these built-in things that my guitar does. Can't think of the name of the model. He didn't name it after me. He wanted to sell a few of them. But anyway, this is just a great guitar. I love it. And I thought what I'd do for you here is play you a cowboy song with this thing. I think I mentioned early on that I might do that. Cowboy music is a little bit different. Now country music, okay, this is country music, right? All right. Cowboy music is about this much of country music, okay? Country music, cowboy music. All right. That's what I play right there, and Western swing. I've been playing those for years, and people kind of laugh at me a little bit because I don't keep up with the modern country music, and I don't know any of the guys or any of the songs or anything like that. The country music, I don't guess I've listened to it since Buck Owens was around, you know, and some of them guys like that. But anyway, what I'll do is just play you a little tune here real quick that is one of my favorites, and we recorded a CD, me and my band here, just a couple of years ago. Cowgirl Janie does some wonderful singing on that. But anyway, it was a lot of fun to do. We went in the studio and kind of put things together. I write a number of songs. This ain't one of the ones I wrote. This is one of my favorites that goes back for years and years. And when we were doing the research, you know, it's something odd about these old boys that write these songs. Whenever you record their songs, they want you to pay them. Yeah, can you believe that? And so, anyway, when we were doing the research for this particular song, I was really surprised because it was the Sons of the Pioneers song, and Roy Rogers sang the lead part on it. But I found out through my research that the song was owned by Walt Disney. And the reason that Walt Disney owns the song is because it was used in a 1948 cartoon called Pecos Bill. So there you go. There's a little bit of history on this particular song. I like to sing it in E flat because that's where Roy Rogers sang it, and so it's called Blue Shadows on the Trail. It goes something like this. Shades of night are falling, the wind begins to sigh, the world is silhouetted against the sky. Blue shadows on the trail, blue moon shining through the trees, and the plaintive wail from the distance comes a-drifting on the evening breeze. Move along, blue shadows, move along. Soon the dawn will come and you'll be on your way. But until the darkness sheds its veil, there'll be blue shadows on the trail. Move along, blue shadows, move along. Soon the dawn will come and you'll be on your way. But until the darkness sheds its veil, there'll be blue shadows on the trail. something like that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to end this video with just a short clip of what we're doing outside today. Smoking ribs. We have a pig slaughtered every year, and this one died for a real good cause. Got some ribs out there going, and put them on about 1:45, and they'll probably be done tonight about 6 o'clock. So anyway, there you go, and I thank you for stopping by, watching. Hope you enjoyed the song, and we'll catch you here on the flip-flop. Well, I don't know which button shuts this thing off. There it is.